a great week this week. It's been an awesome adventure. We had the opportunity to go to Nashville. We took our son to a music camp over there. My wife and I, we got away for a couple of days just for some rest, some R&R, I guess you might say. Several folks have asked me, what are you going to do when they won't let you go in and eat somewhere, or you get stopped from being able to go into a place of business? So I'm in Nashville, Tennessee, and I've ran into my first opposition. And yes, I really was looking forward to that number 3 at McDonald's. You know, this should be a lesson though. Really, if you're over the age of 30, McDonald's is not an option for you. Our bodies are resilient, but there are some things that we're just not meant to endure. Our choices sometimes keep us from being able to do things, and as a believer, that choice in Christ may sometimes feel like it's keeping you from doing things that you would like to do or want to do. We have to ask ourselves, well, is it beneficial for us? How many times have we taken the resources that God's given us and we've spent them on other things, and then God speaks to our hearts about something that He wants us to be engaged in or involved in, and we say, oh Lord, I don't have the money to do this, or you know what, I've got to take another job here, or I've got to work more in this area, I can't afford to take time off here to go do the things that you've called me to do. We become enslaved into the things of this world as opposed to giving our life to Christ and serving Him. And I think that's really where our joy gets robbed from. It gets robbed from being bound to the things of this world. $360 for a pair of sunglasses that you're going to sit on, break, or do whatever. So how long would it take me to scratch a pair of $360 sunglasses? It'd take me about as long as it would to scratch a pair of $10 sunglasses. My good friend Steve DeBrava, he had a post on Facebook this week, and he posted about the Antichrist and how he will be revealed. That the Antichrist is not opposite of Christ. And let's get this correct. God has no equal. There is no opposite of God. That the Antichrist himself is not the opposite of God, but he is a replacement for God. And so many times we see things in our own life that we want to replace Jesus with. We'd like to replace Him with material possessions. You see, materialism and consumerism, they drive most of our hearts and our passions. They drive our fleshly lust. Why do we sell out? Why do we sell ourselves that short and settle for something like a $360 pair of glasses? Honestly, how's that going to set you apart? We do so many things to try to attach ourselves to this world, and in true essence what we're doing is creating a replacement God for ourselves. You won't find peace in the things of this world. You won't find happiness or joy in the material possessions that this world brings. So many times we find ourselves trading the plans of God for the corruption of man. We buy into the marketing schemes and the materialism of this world, and it enslaves us. That brings the question, what are you enslaved to? What controls you? What drives the decisions and the choices you make for you and your family? You're not alone in this. This is the same battle that all of us have had to deal with. Every believer has had to overcome these things, these very things of the world. Jesus says, but he that is in me, he that is in you, is greater than he that is in the world. And he says, take heart, for I have overcome the world. It's a message of God for you today.
Your money, your singleness, marriage, talent, your time. Labor only you to show the world that Christ is divine. That's why it's Christ in my rhyme. That's why it's Christ all the time. See, my whole world is built around him. He's the life in my life. I refuse to waste my life. He's too true to chase that ice. Here's my gift of time, cause I'm constantly trying to be used to praise the Christ. If he's truly raised to life, then this news should change your life. And by his grace, you can put your